around Justice Rao was law and justice, it was but natural that the legal profession became his first choice and passion. After graduating in law, Justice Rao joined the office of his maternal grandfather in 1986, under whose guidance he learned the nuances of advocacy. He practiced extensively in the courts at Parvathipuram, Bobili, Vizianagaram, and Srikakulam districts. After having practiced for over a decade, Justice Rao's career as a judge began in the year 1998 when he was selected as an additional district judge by direct recruitment. During his 15-year stint as a judicial officer, he held several positions: Principal District Judge, Additional Director AP, Judicial Academy, Registrar Judicial, and Central Project Coordinator in the erstwhile High Court of Andhra Pradesh before being elevated to the bench on 23rd of October 2013. On account of his passion for achieving academic excellence, Justice Rao was awarded a master's degree in constitutional law, crimes and torts. Justice Durga Prasad Rao has been the executive chairman of AP State Legal Services Authority from 18th June 2024. Under his guidance, the Legal Services Authority conducted a National Lok Adalat on 29th of June 2024, in which a total number of 20,173 pending cases and 5,695 pre-litigation cases were settled. Training of 40 hours in mediation was given to all the judicial officers and to advocates under his able guidance. As chairman of AP High Court Legal Services Committee from 5th of October 23 to 18th of June 24, hundreds of cases pending before the High Court were settled. Apart from the contribution made by him on the judicial side, even on the administrative side, Justice Rao made invaluable contribution which had a profound impact on improving the administration of justice. Justice Rao was also a senior member in the Board of Governors of the AP Judicial Academy, which responsibility too was discharged assiduously by him. Since Justice Rao was passionate about spreading legal awareness, he would interact with the trainees in the Judicial Academy on a regular basis. Even otherwise, Justice Rao would never miss an opportunity to attend any academic program, be it in a law college or a university, if it pertained to the subject of law. Justice Durga Prasad Rao has disposed of more than 16,000 cases, and while doing so, he has shown his dexterity and legal acumen in all the branches of law, be it civil, criminal, constitutional, or taxation. His rich experience and knowledge has contributed a lot to the development of law, and the judgments rendered by him would continue to guide the legal fraternity in future. Now that Justice Rao is demitting office, all of us will be missing his good company and his vibrant presence in our midst. On behalf of all the judges of this court, I wish Justice Durga Prasad Rao good health and prosperity and wish him success for all his future endeavors.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request the Land Advocate General, High Court of Andhra Pradesh, to deliver his speech on behalf of legal fraternity.
Raghu, His Lordship Honorable Sri Justice U. Durga Prasad Rao, Honorable Companion Judges, the Chairman Bar Council of Andhra Pradesh, the Deputy Solicitor General of India, the Additional Solicitor General of India, the Additional Advocate General, the Public Prosecutor, the President AP High Court Advocates Association, Senior Counsel, Law Officers, members of legal fraternity and esteemed colleagues. Today we gather with solemn hearts to bid farewell to Honorable Sri Justice U. Durga Prasad Rao, as he demits office upon reaching the milestone of his superannuation. Honorable Sri Justice Rao's journey has been deeply rooted in a legacy of legal excellence since his formative years. Born into a lineage steeped in the legal profession, Justice Rao's paternal grandfather, Sri Upmaka Narayana Murthy, was a distinguished lawyer at Parvatipuram, vizianagaram district. His maternal grandfather, Sri Voleti Kameshwara, along with his uncles, Sri Sitaram Murthy and Sri Lakshmoji Rao, were also esteemed lawyers. Additionally, his wife, Srimati Perni Devi, and his father-in-law, Sri A. Narasimha, continue the family tradition as accomplished lawyers. Upon graduation in law, Justice Rao embarked on his legal journey in 1986 by joining the office of his maternal grandfather, Sri Voleti Sitaram Murthy, and began practicing law across Parvatipuram, Bobbili, Vizianagaram, and Srikakulam districts. His academic pursuits, including an LLM in constitutional law, crimes and torts, laid a strong foundation for his distinguished career. His appointment as additional district judge in 1998 marked the beginning of a trajectory that would see him rise through the ranks, holding positions such as principal district judge in Karimnagar and Kurnool, additional director of the AP Judicial Academy, and the Registrar Judicial Central Project Coordinator, among others. In October 2013, his lordship was elevated to the High Court of Andhra Pradesh, and in March 2016, he assumed charge as a judge of the High Court of Judicature at Hyderabad for the state of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Socrates said a judge should possess the qualities of patience, wisdom, impartiality, and gentleness. Patience to hear and consider arguments, wisdom to discern the truth, impartiality in applying the law fairly, while maintaining serenity throughout the process until delivering the final decision. Justice U. Durga Prasad Rao embodied all four virtues of judicial diligence as described by Socrates throughout his career. His kindness and readiness to provide a patient hearing left an indelible mark on all advocates, both junior and senior alike, who had the privilege of representing and arguing before him. His delivery of justice has always been marked by a strong emphasis on equity and fairness. He has delivered numerous judgments encompassing almost all subjects of law. He has consistently demonstrated his commitment to upholding the principles of justice fearlessly, all while maintaining his usual calm demeanor. Justice U. Durga Prasad Rao is proficient in Hindi and Oriya languages as well. One of the most astounding qualities of Justice U. Durga Prasad Rao is his extraordinary cognitive ability. He has an exceptional memory, often recalling cases argued before him even 6 months later with remarkable clarity. Not many know that Justice Rao's paternal grandfather, Sri Upmaka Narayana Murthy, practiced Shatavadana. His lordship has inherited these remarkable techniques and takes great pleasure in participating in Ashtavadana, a discipline that demands simultaneous execution of 8 distinct tasks. These exceptional abilities are seamlessly translated into his judicial work as well. Justice Durga Prasad Rao has been more than just a jurist. He has also been a mentor to many. Throughout his distinguished career, he not only served with great honor and integrity on the bench, but also made significant contributions to the legal community beyond the courtroom. One of the most commendable aspects of his service was his dedication to education and mentorship. He frequently visited the AP Judicial Academy and various district bar associations, where he took on the role of an educator, sharing his vast knowledge and experience with the next generation of legal minds. Another significant aspect of his lordship's retirement today is that he is the last sitting judge who served in the composite High Court of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh at Hyderabad. Thus, this occasion marks not just a farewell, but a significant transition in our judiciary, truly the end of an era. As the Advocate General, it is an honor for me to have this opportunity to bid farewell to a judge whose impact has been profound and memorable. Honorable Sri Justice U. Durga Prasad Rao, your Lordship's retirement marks the conclusion of a distinguished chapter in our judiciary. Yet your legacy will continue to inspire and guide us for years to come. With your compassionate spirit and unwavering dedication, I have no doubt that You will continue to make a positive impact on society and extend your support to those in need well into the future. With profound and heartful appreciation, we convey our deepest gratitude to your Lordship. Thank you.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request the Learned President of the Bar Association, High Court of Andhra Pradesh, to deliver his speech on behalf of legal fraternity.
My Lord, Honorable the Chief Justice Dera Singh Thakur ji, today's Chief Guest, Honorable Justice U. Durga Prasad Rao garu, Honorable Judges, family members of Honorable Judges, Learned Advocate General, Learned Additional Advocate General, respected Chairman, Bar Council of Andhra Pradesh, respected Additional Solicitor General, Learned Public Prosecutor, Law Officers of the State, Learned Senior Advocates, colleagues at the Bar. It is honor to address the full court on the eve of farewell to Honorable Justice U. Durga Prasad Rao garu. Today we gather here to bid farewell to an illustrious and distinguished jurist, Honorable Justice U. Durga Prasad Rao garu, who demits his office with a legacy that will be cherished by all who have had the privilege of knowing him both in and outside the courtroom. Born on August 12, 1962, into a family of esteemed advocates, Justice Durga Prasad Rao garu was destined for greatness. His roots in law run deep, with his paternal grandfather, Sri Upmaka Narayana Murthy, a renowned lawyer, and Satavadani in Parvatipuram, Vizianagaram districts, setting the foundation. His maternal lineage is equally illustrious, with his grandfather, Sri Voleti Kameshwar Rao, and his grand-uncles, Sri Sitaram Murthy and Sri Lakshmoji Rao, all serving the legal profession with distinction. It is said that justice is a family trait, and in Justice Durga Prasad Rao garu's case, this could not be more true. After completing his law degree, Justice Durga Prasad Rao garu joined the office of his maternal grandfather, Sri Voleti Sitaram Murthy, in 1986. His practice across Parvatipuram, Bobbili, Vizianagaram and Srikakulam district laid the foundation for a career that would span decades and touch countless lives. His pursuit of excellence led him to attain an LLM in constitutional law, crimes and torts, further enriching his legal acumen. In 1998, he was selected as an additional district judge through direct recruitment, a testament to his skill and dedication. Over the years, he has held numerous pivotal positions, including principal district judges in Karimnagar and Kurnool, additional director of AP Judicial Academy, and registered judicial High Court of Andhra Pradesh. His elevation as an additional judge of High Court of Andhra Pradesh on 23rd October 2013, and subsequent appointment as judge of the High Court of Judicature at Hyderabad for the state of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh marked the pinnacle of career dedicated to justice. From humble beginning to becoming a towering figure in the judiciary, the journey of his lordship is a remarkable example of a self-made man who rose through the ranks based on sheer merit and hard work. His career is a testament to the fact that the dedication and integrity can indeed pave the way for monumental achievements. But beyond the titles and accolades, it is Justice Durga Prasad Rao garu's deep social consciousness, unwavering concern for the rights and liberties of the people, and his boundless curiosity that truly set him apart. No subject is a stranger to him. He approaches each case with an open mind, a keen intellect, and a heart committed to fairness. His involvement in every matter, big or small, reflects his belief that justice is not just a duty but a calling. I know everyone here will agree with me on the statement that Justice Durga Prasad Rao garu gives a patience hearing to all advocates, particularly to the junior advocates. Justice Durga Prasad Rao garu's legacy is not confined to the courtroom. His artistic and literacy inclinations have enriched his judgments, making them not just legal documents but reflections of a mind deeply attuned to the human condition. His love for Telugu language and literature is something that inspires one and all. His compassion, integrity, and dedication have made him a beacon of justice, and his contributions will continue to inspire future generation of lawyers and judges. As we honor him today, we also acknowledge the strength of his family, particularly his wife Srimati Perin Devi and his father-in-law Sri A. Narasimham, Both of them are lawyers and have been pillars of support throughout his journey. Justice Durga Prasad Rao garu, as you step down from this esteemed position, know that your impact will be felt for years to come. Your wisdom, humility, and passion for justice have left an indelible mark on this High Court and on all of us who have had the privilege of working with you. We wish you all the best in future endeavors, confident that you will continue to serve the cause of justice in new and meaningful ways. Thank you for your extraordinary services, and may your journey ahead be as fulfilling as your remarkable career has been. Thank you.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request the Land Chairman, Bar Council for the State of Andhra Pradesh to deliver his speech on behalf of legal fraternity.
My Lord the Chief Justice, Devasthanam Thakurji, my Lord Justice Durga Prasad Rao garu, all the Honorable High Court judges who are on the dais along with the Chief Justice, the Land Registrar General Rao garu, the Advocate General garu, the President of the Bar Association, Mr. Chidambaram, Additional Advocate General Pratap, Additional Solicitor General Mr. Sharmaji, and newly appointed Public Prosecutor Mr. Lakshminarayan, and the court of the staff, my dear advocates, ladies and gentlemen. Today we all gathered here to bid farewell to one of the best human beings, Mr. Durga Prasad Rao. Justice Rao hails from Vizianagaram, the land of beauty, the land of music, the land of literature, the land of warrior clan, and also the land of Oriya and Telugu culture imbibed in your place. That is the land of Vizianagaram. Apart from that, Justice hails from advocate family on paternal side, on maternal side, and also on your better off side. All the three sides. Hail you, sir. Because it's a very, very rarity. Many of the High Court judges are the lower court judges who hail from different places of Andhra Pradesh or some places. Majority of them hail from agricultural families. But you are very fortunate to have that type of steps from your relations in all sides. And a rich legacy. 12 years as an advocate, 15 years as additional district judge, and later on many of the places, as rightly put it by our Lordship, Devasthanam Thakurji. And also, for 10 years, 10 months, you are not only the High Court judge here, but also in the combined state of Andhra Pradesh. 10 years, 10 months. With this and many of the landmark judgments you delivered, my snapshot of remembrance goes to 5 years back when, as a member of the Bar Council, I addressed a meeting along with you in a seminar at Tirupati. I hope, sir, you remember it. That was the first acquaintance with you. Because you never worked, you worked only as the ADJ at Tirupati, but not at Chota. And later on, when I became the chairman of the Bar Council, on behalf of the Bar Council, we invited you to inaugurate the seminar and workshop for the advocates. And you readily accepted for inauguration of that function. And on 14/6/2024, You inaugurated that, and it's a very big success. More than 600 advocates came forward from all over the Andhra Pradesh, shores of Andhra Pradesh, attended it. And you spoke very well, well received. And the way you spoke on that particular day, we never forgot about that all. Not only the presentation of many of the laws, which was the subject which was given at that time. Now, for you, I won't think so a retirement. We need your services for the state of Andhra Pradesh. Further. And taking into consideration of the overall impact of the delivery of the judgments which you have done it, not only the district judge, but also the Honorable High Court judge, the imprints is all over Andhra Pradesh judiciary. We can't forget you, sir. And apart from that, not only the chairman of the Bar Council of Andhra Pradesh, it's my privilege, my Lord, Chief Justice, that I'm representing, no doubt, the advocate community but I'm representing the entire trial court advocates to say, hail you, sir, as the justice of this court. On behalf of the Bar Council of Andhra Pradesh, on behalf of me, I wish you happy and healthy life to you, sir. And also pray, Lord God, to shower his blessings on you and your family for a happy and healthy life. Thank you.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request the Learned Additional Solicitor General, High Court of Andhra Pradesh, to deliver his speech on behalf of legal fraternity.
My Lord, Honorable Chief Justice, Vizianagaram Thakurji, respected Honorable Justice Durga Prasad Rao, distinguished judges of this Honorable Court, family members of Justice Durga Prasad Rao, Registrar General and other registrars and staff of this court, Learned Advocate General, President of the Association, Chairman of the Bar Council, Additional Advocate General, my friend, Learned Public Prosecutor, respected senior members, brother and sister advocates, my friend Deputy Solicitor General from Telangana State, Mr. Naveen Kumar, Dalpat Rao, Ramakrishna Reddy, and other advocates who came from Hyderabad. I am here today on behalf of the legal fraternity to share a word of gratitude and appreciation to Your Lordship Justice Durga Prasad Rao. Your Lordship had the great fortune to have the blessings of ancestors from legal profession, both paternal and maternal. They were the persons of the time from the legal profession. Your Lord's Pitamaha, paternal grandfather, was an illustrious advocate. And not only that, he was a distinguished scholar in literature and poetry, and with a rare distinction of a Shatavadhani. Your Lordship's maternal grandparents and including Your Lordship's senior were also distinguished advocates. Maybe that background and their blessings motivated Your Lordship to choose the legal education to be part of this administration of justice. Almighty was kind enough. Your Lordship had good academic distinction, 12 years as an advocate in profession, more than 15 years as a judicial officer with distinguished responsibilities, part of administration. And more worthy to mention, about 11 years as the judge of Constitutional Court, both in combined state of Andhra Pradesh at Hyderabad, and from 2019 onwards in this great institution. many of the friends, including myself, we had the great pleasure and honor to appear before your lordships in the combined High Court at Hyderabad. With the Lordship Chief Justice permission, I may mention, we had the honor to appear before your lordships, even the division benches, with the different rosters, including the taxation matters regularly, where I appeared, civil, criminal, various respective cases. It is worthy to mention, I have seen with my personal observation, your lordship's participation as a second judge on the division bench were very with absolute clarity and assertion to the Lakshman Rekha on the subject. I may mention, in a case your lordships may not recollect, when we were in the court, matter relates to a condonation of delay and setting aside the ex parte decree of a NRI. Your lordships were the second judge on the bench. The learned senior judge was not inclined to consider that. But considering the genuine factors on record, your lordship's assertion as a second judge on that day, after taking the assistance of the amicus curiae appointed by the court, your lordship's view was taken as the decision of the division bench. As a judge of this constitutional court, recently, last 2 months, we have seen there are the judgments now by the Supreme Court, particularly in the bail matters, when there is a rigors of conditions under the special statutes. The powers of constitutional courts to enlarge such persons in appropriate cases is the duty of the constitutional court, is the recent decisions of the Honorable Supreme Court. I had the great privilege to appear before your lordships in this court in two such criminal matters. One case relates to locally known as the Kodikatti case. It was a case where a mini knife was used to cause an injury on the leader of the opposition at that time and former Chief Minister of the state, where a serious offence under the Security of Airports Act has been charged against them. He was more than 6 years incarceration in the jail, and that matter went on with so many rejection of bail applications. With your lordship's Chief Justice permission, I may mention that your lordship has called out that the usage of that mini knife resulting that is such a minor injury may not constitute the prima facie case to attract the stringent conditions of that charged offence. In another case of equally involving a murder of a legislator by the Maoist group, where the incarceration was also more than 5 years already. Your lords referring to bail orders granted by the apex court, as well also other bail orders granted to other courts by the division bench of this honorable court. Very classical quotation has been said therein that considering the gravity of the case and the apprehensions of the prosecution, since incarceration is being such a long time and the trial has been already stayed, there is no possibility of commencement and conclusion of the trial. Your lordships invoked the constitutional court's discretion to grant the bail. I may also mention your lord's judgments may be maintainability of the habeas corpus to protect the lives of the birds, while deciding the validity of a government GO prescribing the fee in unaided schools. Your lordships narrated the concept of education, which was a charity or a philosophy in olden days, how it has been evolved to be a vocation, business, or livelihood in the present days. I may respectfully submit the reported judgments of your lords for last 11 years as a judge of the Constitutional Court is going to be guidance for all of the legal fraternity for long time to come. In addition to this distinction in the administration of justice, I shall also say that your lordship may be the great virtue that mastery discourse on Bangara Potana Bhagavatam is really a great mark of appreciation from all sections to your lord's depth of subject in philosophy and this great Sanatana Dharma of this nation. Sir, retirement is certain in the service, but your lord's contribution to the administration of justice for the last 38 years is phenomenal. The society as well as the legal fraternity always look forward to your lord's guidance, affectionate treatment, and encouragement for all the younger members, which we are sure that your lordship will definitely extend. On this occasion, I pray Almighty to bestow the best good wishes for your health, peaceful life, and all my appreciation and respects for your contribution in this administration of justice, particularly to you, Madam Rindevi Garu, and other family members who supported you for discharge of these duties. I and myself, on behalf of the legal fraternity, we are with folded hands with all appreciation to your lordship for the service rendered in the administration of this. Great Tutor.
With the permission of my lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request Honorable Chief Justice U. Durga Prasad Rao Garu to give reply.
My Lord, Honorable the Chief Justice, my companion judges, their family members, my family members, my cute little daughter, the registrars of the High Court, Additional Solicitor General of India, Sri B. Narasimha Sharma, Deputy Solicitor General from Telangana, former Advocate General Shira, President of the High Court of Bar Association, Sri Chidambaram Garu, Chairman of the Bar Council, Sri Dwarkanath Reddy, public prosecutors, government leaders, advocate fraternity, judicial officers, advocate friends of my practicing days, one and all. At the outset, it is my sincere thanks to you all for having assembled here to bid a odi on the eve of my laying down the office. On this momentous occasion, I bow before Goddess Justice, Nyaya Devata, for giving me an opportunity to serve the judiciary all these years. Friends, I firmly believe and believed that the dispensation of the justice is the most important task of the judiciary, and to do justice to the oppressed and hapless victims is the pious obligation of the courts. It is only when the courts do this job that the world at large will hail the majesty of the courts and nobility of the judges. When I use the word majesty of the justice and majesty of the courts, I recollect an anecdote relating to the Second World War, which I consider it apt to share with you. If I don't get an opportunity to share with you. It was during the Second World War days when the Axis forces and Allied forces were fiercely involved in the war. The German forces, it was written by the historians that they started bombarding the London city, and at that time the Prime Minister was the world's most venerated statesman, Winston Churchill. The magnitude of the destruction was such that all the seaports, airports, buildings, hospitals were all damaged. The defense officials were narrating to the Churchill about the magnitude of the destruction. He was listening coolly. Friends, I'm telling about the majesty of the justice. He was listening coolly without any response. And suddenly he put a question to them. Are the courts functioning? న్యాయస్థానాలు పనిచేస్తున్నాయా? The defense top officials were very much shocked to this irrelevant question. When the magnitude of the destruction was such a one and a colossal one, this Prime Minister was asking about whether the courts were functioning or not. But they have to answer it because the Churchill was not a mere politician, but was one of the most sagacious statesmen, and sometime he served in the army before he became the Prime Minister. So they answered, advocates were arguing the matters and judges were dispensing the justice as normal. This was the answer they have given. Churchill heaved a sigh of relief and stated, thank God, if the courts are working, nothing can go wrong. If courts are working, nothing can go wrong, was his feeling. The Churchill meant that in a democratic country, if the courts function in a smoother manner and transact the business and protect the lives and liberties of the victims, despite the magnitude of the destruction, the people's faith in the elected government will be protected and the magnitude of destruction can be restored by way of reconstruction. This was the belief of the Churchill, and that is why, even though in such a circumstances, he bowed before the majesty of the courts and majesty of the justice. We are all here to uphold that majesty, I believe. Friends, I am in this position today. I owe a lot to a number of personalities who blessed me, guided me, and helped me at different stages of my judicial odyssey. I admired and emulated them, and on this momentous occasion, it is my moral responsibility to pay homages and convey gratitude to them. First and foremost, I celebratiously admit that I learnt alphabets from my Guru, God, and guide, Sri Olet Sitaram Murthy, a doyen of the bar in Vizianagaram district, and who happened to be my grandfather also. A sagacious liar and a humorous poet. He imparted me 3 L's, law, literature, and also life. I learned from him. And also my father-in-law, Sri Ayagar Narsimham, a voracious reader and an epitome of honesty and integrity. He was a liar's liar. He imparted me the value of principles in the life. I pay tributes to both of them as they are no more. Nextly, my thanks go to my colleague advocates in my office, Sri Bocha Venkat Rao Garu, Mr. Raghuram T. Jogarao, Sri T. Panigrahi, Ganapati Rao, and Mamidi Prasad, who used to interact with me on and often on different law subjects and helped me to refurbish my knowledge. I thank them on this occasion. After entering into the judicial field, as a judge, I owe a lot to some of my companion judges with whom I shared bench during my tenure spanning over around 11 years as a High Court judge. Among them, Justice Ramesh Ranganathan and Justice P.V. Sanjay Kumar, as his lordship was then, encouraged me to write dissent judgments. Though I was their junior-most benchmate, I thank them for respecting my difference of opinion. I also thank Sri G. Chandraya Garu and Sri Suresh Kumar Kai, who encouraged me to write judgments for the bench in service matters and preventive detention matters by giving valuable guidance. My first judgment, which was confirmed by Hon'ble the Apex Court, was relating to a service matter penned by me in the bench of Justice Chandraya Garu, and victim is none other than Narasimha Sharma, who was for the respondents therein. My special thanks go to Brother Justice G. Ramakrishna Prasad, without whose active cooperation and lively interaction, it would not have been possible to make a marathon hearing of arguments and pronouncement of the judgment in a batch of criminal appeals, where around 30 to 35 accused were awarded death penalty by the trial court. We could render restitutive justice by awarding victim compensation, perhaps the first of its kind judgment, by applying the AP Victim Compensation Scheme. I also place on record my appreciation and thanks to Brother Justice T. Mallikarjun Rao, Justice B.V.L.N. Chakravarti, Justice Dr. V.R.K.K. Krupasagar, Justice Shyam Sundar, Justice Gopal Krishna Rao, Justice B. Krishna Mohan, Justice Madam Kiranmayi Mandava, Justice Venkat Jyotirmayi, Justice Sumati Jagadam, with whose association and active cooperation I could render judgments of some jurisprudential value. I have no demur to proclaim that the judiciary is in the safe hands of competitive and compassionate brother and sister judges. I am deeply beholden to the successive Honorable the Chief Justices, beginning with Honorable Justice Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari ji, as his Lordship was then, Justice Arup Kumar Goswami, Honorable Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra, as his Lordship was then, and the present incumbent, Sri Justice Dheeraj Kumar Thakur ji, all of whom have been cordial towards me and respected my words in the constant administrative meetings and all other occasions. My sincere thanks go to the registrars who rendered their able assistance at the required times. Also, my sincere thanks to the protocol staff who did yeoman service to me and my family members at the hour of need. I also express my thanks to the director and other faculty members of AP Judicial Academy who have strived hard to implement my ideas to disseminate judicial knowledge to the judicial officers of subordinate judiciary. On this occasion, a word of praise goes to both Secretaries of AP State Legal Services Authority and the AP High Court Legal Services Committee for implementing my instructions for successful holding of the Mega Lok Adalats. I thank each member of the High Court of Bar Association who have appeared before me and conducted cases in an erudite manner and educated me on various legal subjects. In my anxiety to extract the innate talent in them, if I criticized them and unknowingly hurt them, I may be pardoned. I extend my deep sense of thanks to the chairman and members of the Bar Council of AP for inviting me to give lectures on different legal topics to the advocates to hone their professional skills. My heartfelt thanks to the secretarial assistance rendered by Sri Chandrasekhar and Murthy at Hyderabad, and Sri Shiva Srinivas Murthy, K. Ravikumar, Naresh at Amaravati, who extended their full cooperation and took dictations, sometimes late in the nights, and prepared judgments. Without their cooperation, I could not have discharged my functions in an effective manner. Also, my thanks to my court officers, Sri Sharma and Raghava, who ably assisted me. Also, my thanks to my law clerks, Sindhura, who is now a judicial officer, Sri Rekha, Nagadevi, Vimal Kumar. Each one of them worked like a legal search engine to provide me the required information within no time from the internet. My heartiest thanks to my attending staff, Prasad, Appannaidu, Edukondalu, and my driver, Amaleswar Rao, Srinivas and Baji. It is painful to note that driver Srinivas, whom I and my wife treated as our son, is no more. Last but not least, I acknowledge my gratitude to my wife and family members who stood by me through my thick and thin. I thank my daughter also for not disturbing me while I was studying the files. Friends and well-wishers, parting is always a painful but inevitable. Before parting, all of us must remind ourselves that this judicial edifice is the loftier than individuals, whether it is me, you, or someone else. As the poet laureate Alfred Lord Tennyson penned it, for men may come and men may go, but I go forever, was the brook, saying it aptly applies to our profession also. We are all transient, but institution is permanent. I sincerely believe so. I hope you also agree. Finally, before parting, my cherished dream is, come what may, let the courts function smoothly, advocates argue sagaciously, judges render justice sagaciously, and I read your intellectual judgments sitting cozily at my house in the balcony, in a hammock happily. Thank you all for giving this opportunity.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I declare that the proceedings are concluded.